We got some pretty devastating news regarding the state of Cartoon Network, thanks to this article from Bloomberg. In a nutshell, it's mostly regarding how Zaslav hasn't made things better, and Adult Swim being the only thing keeping the lights on. Cartoon Network, the groundbreaking innovative animation channel, now has to resort to relying on already existing IP. When WB Discovery shut down the Cartoon Network studios in Burbank, that made me really sad. I wanted a career in animation ever since I was a kid, and dreamed of running my own show at Cartoon Network with my own original ideas, but now I know that's not gonna happen. The article even touches on things I already had a problem with, like CN having a preschool block. There's also some quotes from Johnny Bravo creator Van Partible, retired HB/CN veteran Robert Alvarez, Linda Semensky, and Mike Zaslow. If you're interested in reading, I'll post a non-paywall link in the description. Now, on with the show. Hey guys, 47 Cartoon Guy here. Welcome to a brand new segment. This is where I look back on several channels I grew up with from a specific year and talk about in great detail what was airing in a random week. Didn't Greg from Knickknacks do this already?
Shut up! This is totally different!
Sorry. But yes, this does sound a bit similar to Paparina's TV Obscura. But just because something's been done before doesn't mean you can't add your own spin to it. And that's what I tend to do here. So let's hop aboard a time machine to the week of June 6 to 12, 1999, on the best place for cartoons, Cartoon Network.
There you go.
Sunday, we close out the first week of this season's June Bugs Marathon. This one titled, This is a Bunny's Life, as Bugs Bunny cartoons air throughout the whole day, with a certain theme. Starting from 12 to 12:30 a.m., we have Bugs in the Spotlight, featuring shorts with a Hollywood showbiz theme. There's also a block of shorts directed by specific animators, like Robert McKibson, Chuck Jones, and Bob Clampett. Shorts spoofing fairy tales, sports theme, early cartoons like Elmer's Candid Camera and Porky's Hairpint. And finally ending on 8 to 8:30 p.m. with Bugs and Daffy cartoons, with the short Duck Rabbit Duck being the last short of the night. On Monday, June 7th, we get a shakeup of the early morning schedule, which mostly consists of reruns of a wide variety of classics. In the graveyard shift, we got shows like Huckleberry Hound, Animat, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and Underdog, which was the last time the latter aired on the network. It wouldn't be seen on television again until 2002 when Boomerang picked it up. Starting at 6 a.m., we got Jabberjaw, The Snorks, both which aired on CN's weekday morning block, Cartoon-a-Doodle-Doo, Captain Planet, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, and the 80s Alvin and the Chipmunks. At 9 a.m., we got a new show, Cartoon of the Day, which showed a random cartoon with an encore at 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. After the Acme Hour, a block that showed Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies, MGM, and Popeye shorts, we would then see episodes of Dexter's Lab, Cow and Chicken, The What a Cartoon Show, and Two Stupid Dogs. Jumping to the afternoon, we got the Beetlejuice cartoon, the 90s Addams Family cartoon, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, the new Scooby-Doo movies, along with another cartoon of the day, and Acme Hour. 4 p.m. is time for Toonami. This is back when Moltar from Space Ghost Coast to Coast hosted the block. We wouldn't get Tom, the robot we all know and love, until a month later. In this block, we would see episodes of Sailor Moon, Reboot, Dragon Ball Z, and the Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. In the evening, we got Batman the Animated Series, Animaniacs, and Scooby-Doo Where Are You? June 7th marked the debut of Cartoon Summer, a summer block dedicated to reruns of CN's half-hour original series all summer long. Starting with Dexter's Lab at 7:30, followed by Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Cow and Chicken. The shows will rotate throughout the summer. On the nighttime schedule, we got another cartoon of the day, the Looney Tunes Package Show, the Bugs and Daffy Show, Tom and Jerry, the Scooby-Doo Show, another Flintstones, another Ed, Edd n Eddy, and the last show of the night, Cow and Chicken. This schedule will stay mostly the same throughout the week. However, June 10th marked the debut of I Am Weasel, the recurring segment of Cow and Chicken now spun off into its own series, as its sister show was on its way out. New episodes featured the antics of Weasel and IR Baboon, aired during the summer, in addition to the already existing segments from Cow and Chicken. Not to mention, it's the second to last show made by Hanna-Barbera before it spun off with the Cartoon Network Studios. But the biggest event that aired on Cartoon Network this week was on June 11th, 1999. At 7:30, we saw the debut of Cartoon Fridays, CN's new Friday night block with a new episode of their popular originals airing every week. The new episode that aired this night was the season 1 finale of Ed, Edd n Eddy, Button Your Ed / Avast Ye Eds. Cartoon Network promoted this block like mad, and you bet your ass 6-year-old me was seated. I still remember those commercials with the cartoons testing viewers' knowledge, and live action commercials with random people acting like the cartoons. There was even a sweepstakes where a lucky winner got a trip to Bora Bora. Hey, editing cartoon guy here, just so you know, this whole vid was originally supposed to be a remake of my History of Cartoon Fridays video, but then I saw Gary Newsom Jr.'s How Cartoon Network Dominated Friday Nights video, and it was literally perfect and well researched.
This is actually really well made.
But I want to work in CCF in some way or another. This version of CCF was known for its live action hosts, pre-Tommy, Zinga, and Tara, and they mostly did parodies of lottery shows, news reports, astrology readings, etc., all with a cartoon theme. The version we're all familiar with, a la the Toons hosting in the studio, wouldn't debut until the following year. The last shows of the night were Space Ghost Coast to Coast and Freakazoid. Finally, on Saturday, June 12th, we start our day with the Acme Hour at 6 a.m., followed by the Smurfs, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Beetlejuice, and Cartoon Network's Saturday morning block titled, the Saturday morning block, aired from 10 to 11:30. A block of random Scooby-Doo series would follow, starting with Where Are You?, followed by 2 episodes of Scooby and Scrappy, the new Scooby-Doo movies, the new Scooby-Doo mysteries, and ending with a pup named Scooby-Doo. We all remember Super Chunk, a marathon block of Cartoon Network shows, classic and modern, and this week it was a marathon of Yogi Bear cartoons from 4 to 6:30. At 7 o'clock, it will be time to check out the movie of the week with Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater. Tonight was a showing of the Don Bluth classic, An American Tail. At 9 there will be another Acme Hour, and afterwards, 2 J Ward classics, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and new to the CN lineup, Dudley Do-Right, who coincidentally enough, will be getting a live action movie 2 months later. Do you remember watching CN during this time? What TV events do you remember? And how did you like this segment? Would you like to see more? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'm 47 Cartoon Guy, and I gotta fly. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon for more updates. Coming up next, we'll be talking about the false 3rd season of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? And conclude the Ed, Edd n Eddy retrospective. I'm sorry it took so long.